one could end it with the other. Love or list 'em, love or list 'em.
Welcome to Love 'Em or List 'Em. Do this every single Thursday at 7:55. You know, dating is tough. Dating can be challenging. We ask our friends and family, like, oh my gosh, what should I do in this moment? On Thursdays, we have everybody's help. And today we have Corey with us right now. He's been dating somebody for 6 months. He loves the way she's been able to connect with his family, and appreciates her spontaneous spirit. But, 6 months in, will those positives be able to outweigh the red flags that she has started to present recently?
Oh, we will see.
Because I feel like we're on our best behavior the first, however many
it's called
months.
the honeymoon period.
Yeah, so with that, we got Corey. What are some things she's been showing you recently that you're like, I don't know if I want to be a part of this anymore?
So my girlfriend, turns out she's the USA Today of gossip, okay?
Oh, you got a chatty Cathy.
Oh, yes, and she's the U.S. Weekly of sharing it as well.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Even when it doesn't have anything to do with her, okay? She will see a situation, then gossip her way into being in the middle of that just to be a part of the conversation.
Now, you mean to tell me you don't enjoy any of this juicy gossip? Because I find that hard to believe.
At first, if it was just like one thing every once in a while, I wouldn't mind it. But if it's every day and we're talking about this for hours, like we're talking about a situation that has nothing to do with either one of us.
Corey, we need examples, man. What are some moments that you've had with your girlfriend where you're like, oh my God, I don't know if I want to deal with this?
So we recently just did a 4-hour trip one way. We were visiting family, and she was texting with her one friend about an issue her friend was having with someone else. And it got so heated during the trip. Next thing I know, by the time we finished the trip, she's now arguing with the other girl that had nothing to do with her. She just inserts herself into situations and make them her problem.
She's a drama queen.
Exactly. Drama queen.
Yeah,
yes,
I could see why that would be an issue.
Yeah.
I would not be able to date a drama king. No way.
And you're the number one audience. She shares it all with you, and you're like, I don't know these people, and I really don't care.
Right.
But you're
Right.
stuck in a car, trapped in a vacuum, hearing all about a soap opera that you have no business tuning into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, at that point, I become the emotional landfill, right? So she's dumping all the trauma onto me, and it's so much, and it has nothing to do with either of us, but she makes it so important.
Have you brought this up to her?
No, she
I've
hasn't stopped her
tried.
story.
She hasn't stopped talking yet.
She's Adrian Brody's twin sister.
Well, you joke, but that's the truth. Like, I've tried to bring up, like, hey, maybe we shouldn't talk about this, or maybe we talk about other people too much, and it's a constant stream. It's just a constant stream of talking all the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
You mentioned a word, though, a second ago, Corey, that I've heard a lot more of over the last couple years is trauma dumping and trauma bonding and that type of thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Where some people really lean into that and are fixated on bonding with their partner like that. And some people are into it. Others are like, oh my God, this is way too much for me, even though I care about you, so
Well,
much.
yeah.
So how has that affected you? Because you just said it seems like she's now started to kind of go down that road too.
Yeah, it makes me not. I shouldn't be in a relationship where I'm afraid to start a conversation.
Why are you afraid? You're afraid of where she'll take it, or she'll tell everybody?
I'm afraid of both. I'm afraid of where she'll take it, how long she'll take the conversation, and how many people she's going to tell about this.
That's a good point, one I hadn't considered. If she's fine with dishing about her friends and her coworkers' stuff, no doubt your business is going to be everybody else's
that's
business.
right.
Exactly.
That's very true.
Yeah, this is cut and dry. Bang
Thank
the
you,
gavel.
Corey.
You
This
lift.
is sometimes, and this has happened before, we sometimes need to just say these things out loud for us to now hear ourselves, right? To be like, wow, actually, all this does sound kind of crazy. What am I doing? I don't want to deal with this stuff. Love them or list them. Love her or list her, I guess, today. But Corey, thank you for being honest and vulnerable with this, and we'll see what we can do for you, okay?
Hang tight.
Yeah, thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Laura first with some great advice. Good morning, Laura. Welcome to Kyle, Brian, and Sarah. Corey is listening to you right now. What would you like to tell him?
to lift her. She's lacking in self. That's why she needs to talk about other people.
Can you expand on that a bit more?
Yeah, I just feel like she probably just doesn't feel really good about herself. So when you don't feel good about yourself, you tend to focus on other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep, you focus on other people and their drama rather than dealing with the stuff that you're dealing with internally. Is there anything he can do to help that, or is it like a lost cause?
Yeah, I think he needs to use some I statements when I feel, and give her an opportunity to make a change. If she doesn't make a change in a month or two, then he needs to list her.
I think you may be in mental health as a profession. Am I correct in this?
I'm not. I'm a special ed assistant at an elementary school.
There we
but
go.
I've done a
Well,
lot
that's
of my
about
own
the same
work.
thing. Like working in elementary school and being a teacher, you have a lot of mental health things that you have to deal with.
I do, but I've done a lot of my own work too. So
Good for you.
Yeah. So when I feel bad for her, in some ways, because she's obviously lacking.
Thank you for calling. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Love him or list him. What are you going to do with your girlfriend over 6 months? You love her, but she's been showing these red flags. What are you going to do, man?
Yeah, I got a lot of advice today. I want to thank everybody that called in and gave their opinions in regards to this, but sometimes you just have to hear things out loud. And I feel that I'm at a point now where I have to love her.
What?
In all honesty. Yeah.
You're going to stay.
After all that you just heard, why are you going to stay with her? She sounds exhausting.
Listen, I've always wanted to have a family. And that's kind of big for me in dating is, if someone wants to have a family as well, and like, how good are you around kids? So the one thing I just keep remembering about her is how great she is around kids. I mean, she's just a warm presence. She's welcoming. Kids flock to her. She's so great. She knows how to talk to children in any type of mood that they're in. She's just really fantastic.
There are
Well, you
other
neglected
women.
to mention that whenever you brought this up. So she's got this amazing side to her.
Does that compensate for this, though? I'm just imagining your kids being little TMZ reporters, and then you're stuck in this vacuum of everyone gossiping about everybody.
I will say, though, whenever your kids get to school,
Yeah.
I pity those teachers, honey.
I know. I'm just afraid once the kids start going through stuff, the gossiping is going to get even worse and deeper and more toxic. Does that make sense?
I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, if I'm comparing the two, for me personally, I think that good outweighs that bad.
It's his decision in the end.
It is, but there are other women out there that are also nurturing, great with kids, supportive, all the things it seems that you like that aren't people who love to stir the pot all the time either. So, you are 6 months along in this, and sometimes it's hard to kind of backtrack from where you've committed
good luck
to.
you, and we really hope that perhaps she'll outgrow this.
Yeah, or try gossiping about something that she'll find completely boring. Go on and on about sports or computers or something, and just an hour straight, no pauses. Subject her to it, and perhaps the light bulb will switch on.
You know what? I've tried that, but maybe there's a topic I haven't touched yet.
Hey, Corey, thank you for the time today, man. Best of luck with what happens next. Hopefully, this is just a growing phase for her.
Yes.
And we can get past that, but we wish you the best of luck, okay?
Thank you, guys. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me today.
Of course, it's our pleasure, as they say at Chick-fil-A. Have a good day.
Bye, Corey.